It's 1444, and Europe is ready to leave the Middle Ages behind and enter the early modern era, undergoing changes like it never has before. It's time for you to lead one of Europe's great nations to its glory or demise in Europa Universalis, The Price of Power, which was designed by Ivan Vetlitsin and published by Agir Games, who sponsored this video. Hi everyone, my name is Candace Harris from Board Game Geek. We've got alliances to form, battles to fight, and realms to control. So let's get this game down to the table to go a little more in focus on Europa Universalis, The Price of Power. Europa Universalis, The Price of Power is an epic 4X strategy game of empire building, conquest, diplomacy, and exploration with a historical setting for 1 to 4 players, or up to 6 players with the Fate of Empires expansion. It's based on and truly embodies the essence and grandness of Europa Universalis, the famous grand strategy video game series by Paradox Interactive. In Europa Universalis, The Price of Power, each player leads a European nation such as France, Castile, England, or Austria, and each nation has their own unique opportunities and challenges. The goal of the game is to build the most successful empire by having the most prestige at the end of the game. You can gain prestige in several ways: for controlled provinces, explored territories, diplomatic relations, winning wars, researching ideas, completing missions and milestones, and more. The map board is the centerpiece of the game and where the bulk of the action takes place. Each player has their own player mats to manage their resources, military units, rulers and advisors, and monarch power, which is used for taking actions. Europa Universalis comes with 2 scenario books, and each one features several different scenarios which can vary up play times, player counts, the historical time period, victory conditions, and they also provide different types of narratives which allows players to experience the game in a variety of ways. Depending on the scenario you choose, you'll play through a number of ages, and each age is played over 4 rounds. At the beginning of each round, you will reveal new event cards, and then each player draws 3 action cards of whichever type they prefer: administrative, diplomatic, or military. Then players may pay 2 ducats for each card they wish to keep, discarding the others. All action cards are dual purpose. You can decide to play the card as an action, or to appoint the leader or advisor on the bottom of the card. There are 5 phases each round, but the action phase is the heartbeat of the game, where you'll be doing the most. On your turn during the action phase, you can perform a basic action or play an action card from your hand. Most actions have monarch power costs, where you'll be spending cubes from your monarch power pools. There are lots of different actions you can choose on your turn. You can research an idea to claim bonuses from an idea card and score prestige. You can explore distant continents and attempt to discover territories. You can influence areas and forge alliances with non-player realms. If you have any available merchants on the map, you can also trade goods to make some extra money. You can appoint advisors to help generate more monarch power income, and you can appoint leaders as rulers or as military leaders for bonuses during battles. Speaking of battles, you can also recruit new military units to build up your forces, and you can declare war against rival realms. While most actions are optional, giving players plenty of freedom and flexibility to strategize, the event action is mandatory. Each player must resolve an event card once per action phase. The event cards include a mix of specific historical events which may impact a specific nation, as well as more generic events that could have happened any time and place, such as epidemics, piracy, revolts, and more. Regardless of the type of event or which nation it's associated with, any player is able to resolve any available event by choosing one of the 2 options on the card. At the start of each round, there are only 3 event cards revealed. After taking an event card, you'll place 2 ducats on any remaining events, making them more enticing for other players. When resolving an event card, you'll have 2 options you can choose from. After resolving all of the effects on the event card you chose, you'll reveal a face-down event card if any remain. Again, each scenario will specify how many and which ages you'll play through, and when you complete the final age of your scenario, whoever has the most prestige wins. Europa Universalis, The Price of Power is a beast of a game. It's big and complex with a lot going on, and it nails it in terms of capturing the grandiose heart and soul of the video game series. But whether you've played a Europa Universalis video game or not, Europa Universalis, The Price of Power, really lends itself to epic, memorable gaming experiences. For most people, it'll be challenging to grasp and learn initially, but there are so many different scenarios and different paths to victory that it'll also be very rewarding to play. And with all the content packed into this game box, you'll have plenty of epic gaming to enjoy for years to come. If Europa Universalis The Price of Power sounds like a game you'd enjoy, be sure to check out its page on Board Game Geek to learn more. I'm Candace Harris from Board Game Geek, and we just went in focus on Europa Universalis The Price of Power. Have a great day.